Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Eva Spirit Tarot. This is going to be your October 2020 reading, your abundance, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Abundance is an important topic for everyone. How well are you letting in all that you desire? Spirit wants to help you out and hopefully give you some messages that you will be able to implement this month. I am a channel, and as such, I channel lots of different beings, collectives, and guides through the decks that I have here, as well as through the stones and crystals. So if you see cards flying around, it's just the result of a lot of energy in this space. All info, how to contact me, decks I use will be down below. Thank you so much, Libra, and let's get started. Okay, first deck that wants to come is the Dragon deck. Okay, the Librans that I'm tuning into right now, I do feel like you're sort of stepping into your power with something. I feel like you're bracing yourself for something. I'm getting an image. They're showing me somebody who's about to go into a presentation or go into a big business meeting and, you know, is about to negotiate a deal, or someone who's about to go in. They're actually showing me like giving a testimony or of some sort. They're saying to me, it's your turn to be heard, it's your turn now. So it feels like there's a little bit of pressure on you to speak your truth or to make some kind of statement in something. And I think the reason why this is coming up in the abundance reading is, well, I mean, it's a message for Libra and collectives out there, but I feel that this stepping out and having to speak your truth and speak your perspective of things is something that enables you to step into your power. And as you step into your power, you allow all things in which you desire. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's a little bit of pressure, but not in a bad way. It's like they're kind of, Spirit is wanting to, and the guides here with this deck, they're saying that if you feel a little bit of pressure now, it's kind of a good thing. So, I mean, if it's not affecting you and your ability to sort of get on with your daily life, but you just feel a little bit of pressure there, then consider it a good thing, because it's something that's pushing you. They're also saying that you're going a little bit out of your comfort zone or going into new territory. But they're saying that this going into unfamiliar territory is a good thing for you at this point. Yeah, this is definitely related to, I mean, it's definitely related to by this going on in your life and you taking on the attitude of being willing to be uncomfortable, being willing to step out of your comfort zone and speak your truth and go to the forefront and make that statement, do that deal, give that testimony, whatever the case is for you. This is what Spirit is wanting you to do, because it's going to allow you to step into your power. Okay, they're wanting me to split the deck. No, it was the other one. Yeah. Okay, sometimes they give very strange instructions. They're telling me these two cards I can read for you. Okay, so first card we've got here is Deep Blue Dragon. And immediately what I get from this before I read it to you is just the color of the dragon, deep blue. It feels like a royal blue, okay? So that in and of itself is sort of indicating to me about stepping up a gear. Yeah, stepping up a gear in some way, and sort of like, how would I say that? Sort of owning your self-worth. It's like knowing your worth, knowing your power, and it's sort of becoming an energy that you radiate outwards. It's like you imbue that, and so that's what you radiate. It's also, they're also saying, in power, in your own power, in your own self-worth, and in your own abundance as well. They're saying that for some of you, this is what lies ahead. They're also saying for some of you, this is the potential that lies for you. Okay, so if you're not in a space right now where you are feeling particularly empowered, then Spirit is indicating to you that you have to get empowered, do that which makes you uncomfortable, to show yourself that you can, thereby feeling more empowered, and as a result you allow more abundance into your life. Interesting. The message here, it says, keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected, walk on a path of light. So again, this idea that you have to go to the forefront, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable in order to receive. And Spirit is giving a message here that you are supported along the way. Supported in a way that you'll be, supported in a way that you will be given the fire in your belly to act. It feels like there's a lot of, relative to your abundance and you being in a space where you can allow things you want into your life, Spirit is really requiring you to step up, and it's requiring you to take action. This isn't an energy where you're expected to just kind of sit there and meditate and just, call in things. You are required to take action and to face some fears of yours, whatever they may be. The next card we've got is Golden Solar Dragon. And it says, helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Yeah, so like I just said about, going outside of your comfort zone and being willing to be uncomfortable. It says, let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. So it's almost like, through the challenge, through the suffering, you become, I'm almost feeling like a kind of warrior vibe as well. This isn't a vibe. Okay, so I'm just getting some different messages coming through. So what they're showing me is someone out there, or some of you, may have been in a situation where you would have been victimized in some way, shape, or form. And by you speaking out about it, or you, indicating in some way, this is not okay. This is the fear that you face, and what allows you to step into your power. I mean, it might be a genuine fear of yours if you have been victimized, but I say fear because it's, fear is ultimately an illusion, but that's where you are right now, and that's fine. But by allowing yourself to face it, that's what sort of gives you fire in your belly and kind of allows you to step into your power. And then you sort of have this feeling that you can achieve anything that you want. But I'm really getting the feeling for you, Libra, that it's through the struggle. It's like, okay, they're giving me this saying, the only way out is through. The only way out is through. So it's almost like, in order to allow the things you want into your life, you have to do that thing that you've been avoiding. The thing that you didn't want to do, and you sort of know what it is, that's what you have to do. Okay. I want to get another card for you. Okay, let me see. Take this one here. All right. Messages for Libra, please. Their abundance. How can they let in more of what they desire? For October 2020. Libra, please. I'm hearing triumph. It's like you will triumph over something. You'll triumph over something. I'm also hearing that some people, it's sort of like you overcoming something and you being able to do something that people thought you wouldn't be able to do. And I'm seeing the word victorious, that you'll be victorious. So Spirit is kind of indicating, relative to this abundance reading, sort of the state of being that is going to allow things to come in for you, which is to own your own power, to speak your truth, to not be afraid to stand up, to do that thing you've been doing, especially if you've been in a situation where you've been victimized, to enforce those boundaries with people as well. And because what they're saying is that doing these things indicates self-respect and self-love. When you show yourself and you show others that I am someone that cannot be, crossed, that cannot be lied to. And if someone does, I'm going to say something about it. I'm not going to stay quiet anymore about this, what I believe to be, wrong or inappropriate behavior. And I feel like for some of you, whatever you or whomever you will, be standing up to, some of you, it might be an organization in some way, that it's going to be kind of public. Like it's going to be something that they're showing me an image of being in a room, like in a cafeteria of some sort, and people are there kind of watching a conversation happen. Or like I said, a business meeting perhaps, where there's making a presentation of some sort, or like I said earlier, in a court of law. But the scenario is where you're having to stand up for yourself, I do see it being, I don't see it being in private, okay? And look, we have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom, so that's collaboration, that's teamwork, that's people, so that's a confirmation there. Yeah. Okay. Libra, please. Libra. Just get 1 or 2 cards for Libra, please. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Good energy. Okay, first card out, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the message that I get from this card, what I hear very clearly is that this is the beginning of a new journey, okay? So once you level up in some way, it doesn't stop there. It's going to be a steady progression onwards and upwards for you. Onwards and upwards for you. Next cards you got were Seven of Cups, Six of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to tune into the message, the specific message for you. So just give me a moment, please. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so the message that I'm getting from the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords is you actually letting go of things that no longer matter, okay, and moving on to something else. They're just showing me in the process of, standing up in your own power, it's like you start to realize things that matter and things that don't. And they're actually now saying to me that this is something that's going to very powerfully affect your ability to allow in things that you desire, which is looking at the different things that you've been focused on. And they're saying, how do I say that? They're saying something about like going through all of your things and deciding what you keep and what you throw out, like the way we do with our clothes. So they're saying you need to do that relative to the things you give attention to. And the things that you have told yourself you've been wanting, it's like you need to update it, because there are certain things that you might not want anymore, or are sort of moot now. And it works in your favor to let go of a few things, because then when we get the Wheel of Fortune, we get a big shift, a big change. What I'm also getting from this is like a brand new beginning. It's an overhaul of something. I'm seeing some of you actually moving into a new location, like maybe a new apartment. I'm seeing some of you repainting. I'm seeing a room that's completely empty with fresh paint. So some of you might decide to redecorate a space. I'm also seeing some of you might be in a relationship situation where someone's moving out, and then somebody is repainting the space. And by somebody kind of confronting that person to say that, what you did wasn't okay, kind of thing, allows the individual to stand in their power more. But it definitely feels like a new beginning. The energy of the wheel here does feel very positive. It feels very exciting. It feels very invigorating. It's like how it feels when you walk into an empty room and you're excited about how you can decorate it, or how you feel after a cold shower, or how you feel after getting out of when you go and swim in the sea and then you come out. You just feel very sort of revitalized. That's the feeling I'm getting with this new beginning of yours. So yeah, it feels like that's where life begins, and that's where life starts to, they're showing me the Magician now, that's where life starts to get really magical actually. But it's going to require, for those of you whose energies I'm channeling now and tapped into, it's going to require you to have to stand up for yourself in some way. All right, Libra, I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.